There we go. We're live.
Are you sure?
No, we're live. Hey everybody, it's Jeff and JoJo show. Jeff? Joe, come on. And
well, you were pointing at me.
Yep, and Joe. So,
Jeff.
anyways,
Jeff
today we're calling it Happy St. Patrick's Day and Happy Birthday, Daniel. Hope everybody's having a good one. You know, it's a great weekend. We haven't been really around since, haven't been on really since Wednesday. I think Friday I did we did a quick live, my son and I, on in the car after we dropped my wife off for work. So, anyways, that's what's going on. I'll let my wife do all the talking, and while she's doing that, I'm gonna get this tweeted out. Okay? So if when anybody comes in, hey John, how are you? Hey,
Hello, John.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
It is great to see you, John. We're almost done season 6. We're tonight. We'll be starting season 6, episode 8. So we have 3 more episodes. We're done with season 6, on to season 7, and then we'll be done. We whizzed through this in what, 2.5, 3 weeks?
Watched crazy.
Almost
it's
6
crazy,
seasons.
But it's easy to do.
It is. We were watching 3 or 4 episodes a night, so it's fantastic. Hope you can hear us. Pack USA Vlogs. Hi, dear. How are you? Good, good, good. This is my wife. I'm Jeff, and this is Joe or JoJo. Yay. John says, yay. Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. How are you?
Hello.
Gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock. No, actually, it's a different time for them, right? It's earlier.
Yes,
it's
1 hour
It's
earlier.
not, this would be like 5:40 for them right now. So it's not so bad. Hello, folks. I hope you're all well. Love the green. Yeah. I don't usually get dolled up. She made me do it. That's.
She made me do it. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Anyways,
100%.
Oh, that's, yeah.
No, it's cute like that.
Yeah, but it's hot. Oh, no, it's too hot that way. If I have to wear this is the way I'm wearing it. But this is what you get to see, me with hair. This is probably
Jeff's got some cute hair.
Yeah. Ooh, look at me. Anyways, it's good to see you. You two should come on sometime. You know what? We should.
Yeah,
John,
for sure.
we will get back on. You know, we haven't been on since Wednesday, really. I was busy with the kids, so was Joe. They were off all last week, so we really weren't on. No, I know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I haven't been on, I haven't been doing anything on YouTube. We did a Friday, we did a quick live after dropping you off. Ethan and I drove around the city for about half an hour, and that was it.
Oh my gosh, it is almost 11 o'clock for them.
Yes,
it's
that's
late.
right.
It is late.
But it's earlier than it would be, Joe. That's
it
what
would
I
be
mean.
midnight,
It would,
yeah, for sure.
Michelle Rico, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hello,
Hi.
happy St. Patrick's Day.
Jeff, it's
indeed.
better than the dress.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's so funny.
It is.
Instant rye play. Hello, happy St. Patty's Day for sure.
How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm going to get this tweeted out. I'm going to let Joe do all the talking for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
No, you know that's not true.
Actually, I will.
That's what you say, but it never happens.
And
at least you don't have a beard on, Jeff.
No.
Well, we have one. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, no, we have tons of different things. You know what? I'm going to get this shared out. Well, so Joe,
Bangladeshi Canadian mom. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm Jeff. This is my wife, Joe.
Oh,
or
we
JoJo.
got a 4-leaf clover. Yay.
Hey, thanks very much, everybody.
Hi, Ethan. You going to say hi? No?
No,
I can see you.
Okay, everybody, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just going to tweet this out
Ethan.
while my wife does all the talking.
And our dog,
now.
Daisy.
Yeah. Joe, you do all the talking, please.
Do all the talking?
Yes, please.
Oh.
I'll be on. I can't do this and type
okay,
at the same time.
Okay, so then get to it.
Joe, can you talk?
So good to see everybody. Did anybody celebrate St. Patrick's Day in any way? We did not. We had dinner over at the in-laws. There we go. Oh, we're getting more 4-leaf clovers and green hearts. Yay! I feel like we need unicorns and pot of gold. I feel like I'm a Lucky Charms now. Your hats are very nice. Yes, thank you. Yes. Our little green St. Patrick's Day hats. We're feeling a little festive today. I even got Jeff to get some hair on. Are you okay, honey?
Yeah. Please talk,
Okay.
Joe. I'm
so good to see everyone tonight. And it was actually, we had a good weekend. It was nice out. Did we get some snow? We got some snow last night, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it snowed last night, but not enough to worry about. It was pretty good. So Lindsay's saying leprechauns hide all the unicorns and pots of gold. Haha. And look we're leprechauns today. Uh-oh. Does that mean we have unicorns and pots of gold somewhere? So we don't we don't normally celebrate St. Patrick's Day, do we? We'll go drive downtown to see if we can see how many people we see dressed up in green usually. And we have the Junos are here tonight.
Yeah, you have to tell everybody what that is, Joe.
The Junos, they're what, music? Are they music awards? They're music awards, Canadian Music Awards.
It's like the Grammy Awards, except in Canada. They call them the Juno. They're very small. They're not big show, but what they do is they celebrate all the Canadian stars and stuff from whatever genre of music and stuff. Years ago, it would have been people like Bryan Adams, Rush, Sarah McLachlan, Tom Cochrane, Tragically Hip, any Canadian band. There's tons of others. I'm just naming a few that I can think of offhand. But now I said to my wife, I don't know the new bands. They're all it's all Greek to me. I have no idea what when I look at them. The names. I think one of the big stars was Shawn Mendes. He's a young, probably like either teenager or 20-some-year-old singer. But he's famous right now, and he's Canadian. But my daughter thinks he's here, but as far as I know, I think he's in Europe. So any celebration with him is probably broadcast here. But I could be wrong. But anyways, that's all I know about that. But my daughter wanted to go downtown and take a look around, see if she could see anybody. But all the streets were blocked off.
Oh, yeah, they had it blocked off.
Sorry about that, everybody. I wanted to get it tweeted out because notifications don't go. So I just like to set it up.
Oh, Lindsay's saying Michael Bublé, my favorite.
Oh, Michael Bublé's there, is he? Okay, yeah. I never even thought of him.
Well, I don't know if he's there, but he's...
Oh, he might be, yeah.
And then Juliet Miranda's here. Hello, Juliet Miranda.
Oh, Juliet Miranda. Hi, how are you? I'm Jeff. This is JoJo, or my wife, Jill. We're celebrating... this is the only goofy way you'll ever see me with hair. I used to have hair up until about a year ago. As it started thinning out, I just started shaving it. But anyways, everybody else likes the hair. But
I don't like this hair.
No, well, anyways. It is what it is.
Would probably be best to shave it if it looked like this anyway.
Hey! Back in the early '90s, I had long blonde hair, and I used to pull it in a ponytail.
Was it crinkly like that?
No. I had perfectly long, straight blonde hair and stuff, but not anymore. Not at this point in my life. Anyways, it's great to see you. Thanks very much, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate it. Can we see you, Joe, better? Maybe we'll get my...
I moved. Well, you don't need to.
How's that? Everything's perfect, right?
Leave it there.
No, we're good. You can see it, I can see it, okay? Here we go. Is that better?
Sure.
Good. So how's everybody's day, weekend been going? We call this Happy St. Patrick's Day and Happy Birthday, Daniel. Daniel is our daughter.
It's a good friend of our daughter.
Good friend of our daughter.
Also a good supporter.
Yeah, he when we first started the channel, he was one of our first. He was one of the first people that came to our channel.
Yeah.
And he's our daughter's friend in that. At first, I didn't have any idea. He kept sending me messages telling us he liked the channel. I said, I don't know who this young fella is, but he seems to like it. Then we found out it was our daughter's friend. Anyways, we found out a day or two ago. Was it last night or the day before? A couple days ago. That it's his birthday today. So I said, Joe said, we have to say happy birthday to him. And
absolutely.
Yeah, he's a nice young fella.
Sure.
And also, we were going to go live. It's, I think we came on about 10 minutes ago.
6:40, yeah.
Yeah, 6:40 Eastern Standard Time, our time. We were going to go at 6:30, but it's Joe's dad's birthday too. His birthday's on St. Patrick's Day, but Joe thought, you know what, we're not going to be on a long time, but like an hour, at the latest an hour and a half. But anyways, he'd probably still be up, but Joe thought, you know what, I should call him. So anyways, we called him and talked to him for about 10 minutes, just to say how was your birthday and stuff.
So I know he's not watching, but happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And it's great to have everybody here. Thanks very much for coming. Much appreciated, much appreciated, much appreciated. As you can see, we have, it's not a green screen, but literally, you know, I've been kind of messing around with kind of green screen images and stuff, but I don't actually have the actual green screen yet. So what this is it's a bed sheet, and it is up on a stand my wife built. Went to Home Depot. We picked up some parts. If you're on Instagram, we put some parts up, and my wife does all this stuff on Instagram. But anyway, she put some parts and said, "Guess what this is?" A few people guessed. But we built a stand, a green screen stand, and we got that through Green Bay Wacky. He's done some famous great jobs in that on the tutorials and stuff. Like if you're doing green screen on OBS, which that's how we run through. But anyways, as you can see, this just blocks the kitchen out. But if we want to put videos and images, I guess I could. I don't know if I could do that right now. Could I?
What?
Yeah, I guess we could. Anyways, you can't see this, but if we were to put this image up and green screen it, what we could do is take out the bottom
we
menu.
could almost green screen, couldn't we?
We could, but I'd have to set up the chroma key right now. I'm not going to do that right now. But anyways, let me take that. I don't know why that loaded up, but it did. Let me just take that out. Sorry. So what we'd use that for is a green screen, and literally we could just wipe out the image of the whole kitchen and just have us sitting in whatever image or video that you want. But we've ordered, I think last night we ordered the actual green screen from Amazon, so probably in about a week we'll get that, and we can eliminate that. But this is actually pretty good. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but the actual green screen should work a lot better. Anyways, I should get back in the chat. But my wife thought, you know what, since it's been the weekend, things are a little not as tight as that we'd like. Let's keep this up, she said, so everybody doesn't see the back of the kitchen. Let's see here.
And we just got home, so we just dumped stuff there.
Yeah. Literally, we walked in like 10 minutes before we came on here, so we thought, you know, we don't really have a lot of time, and we thought since it is Sunday night, the kids go back to school tomorrow. You know, let's come on early, and it's not too late, but if we're off here by 7:30, 8 o'clock or so, probably 8 o'clock, I would imagine. This gives us another time with the kids too after.
Yes.
But Camp Beer Reviews, hi, how are you? It's great to see you. It's my wife has got me all goofy and silly tonight. I look like Andy from Raggedy Ann and Andy. The kids have no idea who Raggedy Ann and Andy are. They're maybe Jenna does, our daughter, but our son had no idea when we said it. Scrapping Irish, happy St. Patrick's Day. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh my gosh. I have a, you know what, later on this evening, I have one of these to have. I probably won't make any sense, but I have this this beer tonight. It's a stout. It's an English stout. It's called Blackbeard. We have what do you call it? A craft brewery here in London, and that craft brewery company's name is Forked River. And this is one of my favorites. It's English stout. It's really nice. But anyways, it's almost like a dark Guinness. It's a heavier Guinness. Dark. My wife can't stand the smell. When she smells it, it looks like black molasses. But this, I love these. Anyways, Joe.
Mr. Something Basic is here. Just stopped by to say happy St. Patrick's Day. Big guy, hit the like button. Be safe and have a good day. Absolutely.
Yes, you too. Thank you so much.
By.
Mr. Something Basic, Scrapping Irish, Instant Replay. I still haven't used my green screen. I really need to try. Yes, Instant Replay, they are very, like I said, as you can see, this is just something that was concocted. But the actual frame is pretty decent. Once we get the green screen, we can stick it up there. It's, what's it, over 1.5 meters or 2 meters? I don't know that.
It's, what, did I get 6? 6 by 10.
6 by 10. So it should work quite well. I can eliminate pretty much everything in the background, like the kitchen and then the living room back there that you see right behind my wife and stuff. So it'll just eliminate everything. But for the time, you don't have to look at it. You just have to look at a bed sheet just for the next probably week or so. Not your average JoJo, but yes, Green Bay Wacky, his link up. And if you're interested, anybody that knows how to do that, no worries. But if you were interested on green screens, if you run through OBS, it's open broadcasting software, I think or whatever the program is. OBS, it allows you to stream like this. And then he actually does a tutorial, Green Bay Wacky, on green screens. Green Bay Wacky and Fireman CV both do tutorials on that. But Green Bay Wacky will show you exactly how to run a green screen. Not that we're running one now, but he would show you if we set that up and stuff. Let's see here. Scrapping Irish says enjoy it. Yeah. Oh yes, I will. Just now, my wife, she wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. My wife doesn't enjoy maybe a glass of wine. Maybe. My wife doesn't drink, so if she did, probably a glass of wine or something. But myself,
type of
maybe a fruity drink or something, right? Yeah. But I like me some mixed drinks, some whiskey or some beer. That's my enjoyment. Happy birthday, Daniel. Oh, Bangladeshi Canadian mom. Thank you so much. If you know what, if Daniel was watching, yes, happy birthday. I'm sure you know he's just a busy teenager, so he's busy. But if you are, if you do see this, Daniel, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday today. Yes. And Lindsay says, bought David a bag of Guinness crisps yesterday. He said they were very Moorish. He ate them while watching the rugby.
Okay.
Oh, he must have enjoyed them, Lindsay. He must have enjoyed them. Oh, I love me Guinness, but unfortunately, our Guinness here, unless you go down to the restaurants or the pubs, you don't get Guinness here very much. If you did get Guinness, it's in a can. They do have bottles. The cans, now they have, the only thing about a can that would kind of resemble a Guinness at a pub would be, is it a widget, or what are they called?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure exactly. The cans have something, they have something that when you flip it open, it's not a widget, but it's something that floats in the beer. When you open it, it gives it like a burst of, is it oxygen? I don't know what it is.
I don't
it's
know
something
what
that it gives it that burst of whatever. I don't know if it's oxygen or not carbonation, but something. I don't know exactly what it is.
Happy birthday, Daniel, Dad, and Jenna. Busy
yes.
weekend for you.
Oh, yes, yes. And it was our daughter's birthday on Friday.
Yeah.
She turned 16.
Wow.
We kind of celebrated the whole last weekend.
Right, we started last Sunday, and we ended
took her
today.
Out, and then we went over to my mom's, and we had like a birthday dinner with her at my mom's today, and I had a big cake and stuff, and gave her presents today. Because on Friday, she had actually went back last Wednesday evening to her mom's, and so she didn't come back to us till today at lunch, and so she celebrated on, I guess, Thursday night with her mom. They went out for supper, her and her aunt and her mom. And then Friday night, all the girls, was there 6 or 8 girls?
I think there was 6.
6. 6 are for friends.
6 of her friends, so 7 total, I
7,
guess.
including her, yeah. They all went out for sushi on Friday night, and then they had a sleepover at her mom's, so they had a kind of a party Friday night. And, yeah, that was it. It was a busy weekend for her. But, anyways, who else do we have here?
We have Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm.
Hi, Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm. Thanks very much for coming. This is getting hot. You know what? I now realize. No, I'll leave it on for a tiny bit. Lindsay says widget. Yes, it helps. It look like it's from the bar. Don't drink. Don't
so
drink
she's like me. Okay.
Yeah, Lindsay, I understand. You know, Joe. She literally New Year's Eve. She gets some sparkling, like a champagne almost. Get some wine and stuff like that, and we open the bottle. We usually, since my mom's by herself now, and my dad's gone for the last few years, we always have my mom over on New Year's Eve. Yeah. So she's not by herself. So anyway, she comes over, and we have like a New Year's Eve party and stuff like that.
Appetizer.
Yeah, appetizers, dinners, and stuff like that. A few things Joe concocts up, and at the end of the night, the kids get to stay up. So what she does is 3 adults, my wife and I, and then my mom. We all have a glass of wine. I might have a couple glasses of wine. But anyways, the kids, they want to celebrate. They're still, one's 11, one's just turned 16.
So I always go get Welch's grape juice.
But it's
and then it looks like red wine.
It looks like red wine. So they
drink it out of wine glasses.
Yeah, Joe calls them goblets. But anyways, she puts it in that, and it's nice and cold. They absolutely love it. They feel like they're partying too. Elf Lord's Journeys. Hi,
hello.
How are you? You got your green on.
We do. we do.
Now, this is what Goofy Jeff would have looked like with hair years ago. Maybe not so much.
Maybe not so scraggly.
But no, I would have. Mine would have been probably down here about back when I was 18 or 19. Back before that, it would have been probably down to here in a big long blonde ponytail. But that's been a long time.
So Scrap and I are just saying Guinness in USA does not taste like Guinness you get here.
No,
in
I
Ireland.
can imagine
Absolutely not.
I can imagine they wouldn't. You know what? Actually, Desmond's daughters, Dave. How are you?
Hello, David.
It's good to see you, Dave. I hear you had some. What was it? Guinness Crispers?
Guinness Crisps.
Yeah, I think that's what Lindsay was saying. Bossy, hi. How are you? It's good to see
Bossy.
you. You know what? I want to show some of them. Give me a second. You keep talking, Joe.
It's good to see everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. And yes, we do have our green hats on. I'm not. We're lucky. We're lucky Jeff participated today. Usually he's not too keen on dressing up as I am. But I took out my bag of St. Patrick's Day stuff, and I had him pick whatever he wanted to wear. So he picked the Scottish hat, or the Irish hat with the hair. So that's a fun treat for everybody. Oh, Elf Lord's Journey, really? Happy birthday! That's so amazing! It's your birthday today. Yes. You know, yeah. Elf Lord's Journey, it's his birthday today. Or it's their birthday today.
Whose birthday?
Elf Lord's Journey.
Is Daniel here?
No, Daniel's not here.
Sorry, everybody.
But it's Elf Lord Journey's birthday today.
Elf Lord's Journey's...
happy birthday. Happy St. Patrick's Day birthday.
My gosh, you know what? Elf Lord's Journey's... my wife, her dad, his birthday, our daughter's friend from high school, it's his birthday. So if you saw Happy St. Patrick's Day, happy birthday, Daniel. Daniel's a young fellow that's good friends, probably one of his my daughter's best friends.
Yeah.
And from school. And anyways, he's been a nice young fella, and he seems to like the channel. So we just want to say happy birthday, but happy birthday, Elf Lord Journeys. And I'm sorry, I tried to go upstairs to find, you know, somebody was talking about Guinness, and I have a t-shirt. Years ago, back, I think it was 2001, 2002.
You couldn't find it?
No, it's hidden upstairs with all my stuff.
You probably put it away with your summer.
Yeah, with my summer stuff. So I thought I'd go up and get the Guinness shirt that I have. He got it when he went to the Guinness, I guess in Dublin and that years ago. But I thought I'd bring it down. And you know what? It's funny. For years I had it in the package. And I don't think
No, of course you did, yeah.
I didn't open it up. I think I had it in a package for 6 or 7 years. Opened up the plastic, and about 10 years ago I took it out. So it's still, I bring it out a couple times a year, but it's still in good shape. But it's upstairs hidden somewhere with all the summer stuff. So I'll get it out eventually in the summer. But it's great to see everybody. Thanks very much.
So Desmond's Hunters, he was on Nomadic Bike Stream. I didn't even realize he was streaming.
Well, you know, we didn't get home,
No,
unfortunately,
we got home, and we logged in.
Yeah, that's...
To stream, yeah, so we can, because the kids have been off for a week, so we need to get them back.
Yeah, they got to go back to school tomorrow.
Some type of routine to get back to school tomorrow.
Yeah. Elf Lord Journeys, thanks, and I've never eaten corned beef and cabbage, and I don't like beer. Corned beef, I'm not anything...
and you definitely don't want cabbage
cabbage,
either.
I do not like corn. You know, it's funny, my grandparents are right from Ireland, from Newry and Portadown. But anyways... We ate like everything when I was a kid. When I grew up, they pretty much raised us, my grandparents. But unfortunately, you know, to this day, I'm not a fan. We ate potatoes at every single meal. I mean, potatoes were a staple for my grandparents. And when I was a little kid, I ate them like whatever. But then as I got older into my teens, I so didn't like potatoes. I so... You know, that my grandparents would be turning over right now. But I didn't enjoy the potatoes, so we had a dog when I was a little kid. So the dog would always...
the dog got the potatoes.
Yeah, no, the dog would come to me and sit beside my leg and stuff all dinner, and I would feed the stuff I didn't want to eat. But my grandparents, if my grandmother didn't know...
Tell the kids.
Yeah, no, my grandmother would turn over if she knew that.
Oh, so Desmond's Daughters, he's saying, did you see Trev's take on
peanut
butter and mayo job? No, we're going to have to go watch
Dave,
that.
I haven't watched anything pretty much all... When I said I wasn't going to be on till Sunday, I honestly was. I haven't really watched a lot. We spent the last pretty much 5 days with the kids. Friday, it was my daughter's birthday. I dropped you off at work, and literally I drove around London until it crashed out. The data.
That was a good. I think
it was. It lasted about 34 minutes, and then we pulled up to set of lights. I was talking to Ethan, then it crashed out, and I couldn't get the data to reset till I got home, so I thought, well, you know, I'll just put a message up. But I never came back on YouTube until really today, to be honest. I caught a couple things, but I haven't seen anything, Dave, to truly be honest. I've seen a couple, but that's about it.
Friday, we were talking about how our data resets in a few days.
Yeah.
And I said and Jeff says, oh, I haven't used any data. I said, well, why don't you do a live stream from the car?
Yeah, literally, we have 2 gigs of data.
we may as well use it. We pay for it. So.
I use 300 megs in a month. So my wife said, just use... So I think I used 350 megs in like 34 minutes. So it didn't take a lot. But I thought you might as well use it. We pay for it. So
yeah.
Anyways,
it gave us an idea to do that going forward.
And I mean, maybe if it was a little more stable, and it would be. But Ethan, Ethan was having a good time.
He had a good time.
He was having a blast with it. But we figured nobody really wanted to see us, so Ethan just kept the camera out to try to see. I think if he'd been a little taller, we could have had a little bit further up. But beyond that, it was good. He did a nice job.
Yeah,
he really did, and he loved doing it. So that's the main thing.
And now, maybe in the spring, once the weather's nice, we can take people with us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We'll try to get out maybe for a few lives and stuff. And you know what? Maybe if I can hook up the GoPro that way, maybe we could use the GoPro.
Oh, yeah, that
would be even better. That would be better footage.
David's saying that he was on, but he was called into work, and he's talking about nomadic bike. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh, I thought David was.
Kent Beer Reviews says Guinness crisps are fantastic. I prefer Murphy's Stout over Guinness. Have you ever had that?
No, I never even heard of it. I'm not gonna. I mean, Kent Beer Reviews here in Canada, we'll get the bare minimal. No.
Yeah.
It's just like over in some other country they get the certain specific ones, but here you get like Tennent's, you get Guinness, you get I don't know if is Harps. I don't know. You get a ton of. I just can't think off the top of my head. There's another one. I don't know what it's a blue one. It's a Scottish beer. It tastes just like Guinness. I don't know if it's like a number or something. I forget who told me about it. The thing is, I like it better than Guinness because it's. Let's put it this way: if you buy it at our liquor stores here, it's almost $1 cheaper to buy it than it is to buy Guinness. So I love the Guinness, but this is a little lighter than Guinness, but it's pretty much the exact same. It almost tastes like Guinness, but it's made in Scotland. No, I know you don't know.
Okay.
But it's a blue. It comes in a blue can. I couldn't tell you for the life of me. I don't know if it's like a number or what it is, but it's absolutely delicious. Blue beer. No, it's not blue beer. It comes in a blue can. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go down because I keep all my cans and stuff downstairs, don't I?
Yeah.
For years, I've been keeping stuff because I always thought, if we had a bar in the house, I'd put all the stuff up. Sometimes I end up throwing things out. Possibly Sweetheart Stout. It could be, Dave. Let me go see if... Joe, you can keep talking to everybody. Yeah. I'll be a second.
Elf Lord's Journey is saying, I like fried potatoes. Oh, fried potatoes are good.
I love it too.
Crisps even. So the green hair is the withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Elf Lord's Journeys, that's fantastic. He posted we'll have to check out that video. Hello, Gil Skills. Bob, how are you? How was your trip, buddy? Are you back home now? Gary Scandal, hello. All right, so we are wearing our St. Patty's gear. Wait till you see Jeff, Gary.
Oh,
Gary
gosh.
Scandal. He's
I'm here. Sorry, everybody.
And Gil Skills is here too.
I couldn't find... I guess it's been a few years since I've had those.
Sit down.
So anyways...
You're blurring the place up.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm... You know what? It's the focus.
Oh, good, Bob. I'm so glad to hear that, Bob. So Bob's in here.
Oh, gosh.
And
Hey,
I
Bob,
asked
how
him
are
how
you?
his trip was.
Did he say... Is he home yet, or is he still
I'm
traveling?
home now. It was so much fun.
Oh, good, Bob. No problem getting into the country, right? They let Mr. Gill Skills in, so it's good to see you, Bob. We had a good time seeing you there last night. It's great to see everybody. Thanks a lot. This is good.
Did you say hi, Gary?
Oh no, Gary Scannell. Hey guys, nice hat, Jeff. Joe, what are you wearing, my friend?
And he's asking where your moonshine is.
Oh, my moonshine. No moonshine, Gary. I'm having a coffee right now. Haven't had a coffee all... Oh, no, I guess I did have a coffee. It was some horrible coffee, but I did. Did you have a good time, Bob?
Thanks so much, Instant Rye Play.
Oh, okay. You take care, Instant Rye Play. It's great to have you here. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, you know who this is? Finders, Beepers, History Seekers.
Hello.
They go through... You know, they're like Stokes Explore.
Yes, they
go through and do like the...
Yes, the last time they were in the live stream, they were going into a mansion.
Yes,
they
do like abandoned buildings and stuff like that.
That's so fun.
And over in the UK, Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. It's great to have you here. Thank you very much. Yes, great channel. Very good channel. I always say Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. Over there, there's so much historical sites are so much different than here.
Absolutely.
I mean, our history is from the last couple hundred years, where yours are, thousands of years and stuff.
Right,
we don't have anything like that here because, none of us were here up until about, 300 years ago or so. I can't think of the exact time, but none of us were actually in North America until that time frame. So nothing really existed that we see.
Gary Scandal. Those guys are awesome. I'm afraid of the dark, right? Sometimes I watch these videos and I'm feeling for these folks behind the
exactly.
camera. I'm just like,
It gives you kind of a chill, doesn't it?
don't do it. Don't go down that hallway.
Yeah, exactly. No, Finders Keepers, History Seekers, thank you. We do have some great history over here. And that's why we go on a road trip and we go to other countries and we go.
Oh, must be amazing.
Oh, yes, exactly. No, but you do a great job.
Oh, and they're going to Estonia and Russia in May. That's fantastic.
That would be amazing,
well,
wouldn't it?
We'll be looking forward to that footage.
Yes, definitely. Anyways, I really appreciate you coming. I really do. Thank you very, very much. Hope everybody's. You know what? These are a lot of people overseas, so it'll be later. I guess it's not 12 there right now, is it? It's about just after 11 at night.
That's still late though for some folks.
It is, but I mean.
Thank you for coming.
Gary says, "I always say, do not open that door."
Yeah, right.
My gosh,
right?
yes. Everybody, I have to take this off. I have to take this off, guys. You know what? This is why Jeff doesn't have hair, because he gets too hot.
It's too hot.
Oh my gosh! Oh, look at that chrome dome. That's freshly chromed too. So look at that. Look at the nice.
It left a mark. Oh no.
Yeah, no. Actually, you know, it's because I have hair. Right. This is just a what do you call it? One of those. What do you put over? What are those?
Yeah. The like the fake bald cap.
Yeah. What is it when they put this on because they've got a full head of hair? This has all been a joke, guys. Let me show you. No.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. That actually.
I don't think it would be this shiny though. That's
no. My daughter can't understand. Like today, it's nice and shiny. She says, "It's greasy, Dad. What's going on?" And then the next day, all of a sudden, it's like sandpaper. I have like a Brillo pad. Like it's starting to grow back in within 24 hours.
So they're saying it's almost 11:15. So yeah. See?
Yes, but it's an hour this time around. It's an hour early.
Because
the time hasn't switched to the end of the month.
Is it
March 31st? Dave was saying.
Then it will be midnight.
Yeah, it'll go back to the same time, like 5 hours difference. Right now, it's must be. It's only 4 instead of 5. So
okay.
Yeah. So in this instance, it's better. But when I'm on it too, Dave's like, it's 1 o'clock really our time, which would be 6 o'clock.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, Lindsay, you take care. Is she leaving?
Well,
Oh, no problem.
I mean,
Lindsay?
it's 11:15.
Oh, no, definitely. Lindsay, thanks so much.
She's going to sort out the kitchen, and then she's going to bed. And she said, "Good night, folks. Hopefully to see you next weekend."
Yes. You have a great one, Lindsay, and thanks very much for coming on. Dave Desmond-Saunders, take off that bald wig. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine? And then Gary Scandal saying, "Jeff, you almost looked like the Jolly Green Giant."
Oh, jeez. Green Giant. Yeah, you remember that? Oh.
Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. We are doing a charity event in less than 3 weeks where we get dropped 300 miles from home with no money and no GPS. We race home. You guys are great. I will try and remember to mention you. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic.
If they do a video on that, or if you do live or video on that, how long till 3 weeks?
Amazing.
Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. You know what? You don't have a date when you're going to... I know it says 3 weeks. You don't have a date, do you? Because I know, notifications pop up, but sometimes people forget. You don't have a date, do you, when you're going to be doing that? Is it going to be a video or a live? That would be amazing.
Well, I would imagine if they have no GPS.
Yeah,
if they
so
had
it's
a phone,
probably...
That would be... But hey.
Oh, who
but
knows?
that doesn't mean they can't have a camera. I'm just
thinking, they could film it in that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, wow. And then David's saying that she has a dental appointment.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, Dave,
course,
no,
absolutely.
She doesn't. Nobody.
No,
has
you
to
can't go to sleep.
No, but Finders, Beepers, History Seekers, we're definitely gonna watch. Like, even if it's not till you come back, and because they, like you said, they might be filming it and then not do it till they come back.
That would be awesome.
But we'll definitely watch. We definitely will, because that'll be interesting. I've seen a lot of shows like documentaries on like Estonia and stuff, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna try to make out like I know a lot.
Is that where they're gonna be?
Yeah, Russia, and I don't know if that's
in May though. That was in May.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That was like a vacation.
So maybe they're just 300 miles from where they are located right now, or 300 miles, or miles they said. So maybe in the UK, 300 miles from where they are, which is definitely doable. But no, you're right. They said.
And then Gary Scandal, Finders, that's a challenge. Wow. Hope all goes well and don't end up in China.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the April 6th.
Oh, okay. So we can.
Yeah,
that's only what, like you said, 3 weeks away.
That's amazing. I can't wait to see how that works out. It will be a video, but not live because we're not allowed. Yeah, phones of any sort. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, no worries. So yeah, it'll be later than that. That'll be amazing.
Fun.
That will be amazing. let's put it this way: we look forward to seeing it. We will.
300 miles from home. Wow. Well, that'll be fun.
Can you imagine? That'd be like that'd be up.
Do you think we could do that?
Oh yeah. Throw this one up in like the middle of nowhere and stuff like that. I always say to her, you know what? If I could get out of the city, so I didn't have to live here anymore. As long as let's put it this way: we have 2 kids. We have one between us that is with us. He's 11. He's with us all the time. And then I have a daughter. Joe's her stepmom. We have a daughter, and she's 16. And she's only with us on the weekend. She's with us Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every week, except on holidays, and we see her more. Now, I always said to Joe, as long as she's in school here, I'm not going to go anywhere, right? I have always said that, beyond that, down the road, it might not be till retire, but I would go in 2 seconds after that, like when she was settled somewhere else or something, if she decided to. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's. But I would love to be somewhere else sometimes. A lot of times, you say that, but then probably once you're there, it's like a holiday. It's great to be on holidays, but it's always great to come home. But I would like to not be in the city. I don't enjoy the city like I would have when I was younger.
No.
No, it's as you get older, things your priorities change, and for me, I would like to, a little more simplified living.
So Finders Beepers is saying that they'll have an old Nokia phone with no internet, so people can call them and text us, but no smartphones.
Sense.
That makes sense. Yeah,
that makes sense.
We just have to use the kindness of others to get ourselves home, and maybe a bit of out of the box thinking. That is so cool.
It's all for charity.
It's all for
that
charity. That's so fun. Over the weekend, we are doing it Everything will be updated on our Facebook page where we are each hour. That's so great.
That is cool.
Oh, so you have the whole weekend. Because that's another thing. How long do you have to try to get back home? Like, we'll just drop you off. It takes you a week. It takes you a week.
Gary Scandal said it's like the Great Race Challenge. Like, what is that show? Is that the... What's the Amazing Race? Yeah,
Amazing Race.
We watched that. They have. I guess they must have them all over. There's an American version of Amazing Race. Then they even have one here. They must have them probably all over the place and stuff.
Oh wow! Okay, so yes, 2 of us on the channel against each other. I have to choose where he gets dropped off. He gets to choose where I get dropped off, and we're blindfolded until we get there.
Oh wow! So they're not together. They're not even together. Oh, I thought you were together. I thought, not that that's easy, but I thought at least
that'll be interesting. To see what happens.
Yes, Elf Lords Jr. says, I love The Amazing Race. Oh, so do we.
Yes.
What's that? Phil, what's the host of Amazing Race? Phil not Phil Keaggy. Is it? He's a New Zealander, which, even to this day when I listen to Phil on Amazing Race, I still don't think he sounds like he's from New Zealand. But yeah, we love The Amazing Race. I love it. That will be Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. That will be amazing. We'll look forward to that. We really will. But April 6th, right?
April 6th.
Yeah. That's when they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that'll be amazing. That will be amazing. That does sound interesting. It does, Gary.
It really does. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun sounding.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I mean...
Are you hot with that thing on? Or
no,
are you okay?
I'm fine.
No, okay,
I'm fine.
good.
I mean, I wear my hair every day, so what's an extra little layer there?
Yeah, well,
plus it's pretty big, the air is circulating in there.
Oh, it is, yeah. Well,
maybe I have a little fan in there.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you have I'm like sweating to death here. What did we do on the weekend? Yesterday, do you want to tell them what we did yesterday? We're going to put a video out about it.
Oh, yeah. What did we do yesterday?
Okay, well, tell them.
We went, can I tell them?
Of course you can. We haven't put the video together.
We went to the sugar bush, the sugar shack, the maple syrup farm.
Exactly. We went there.
All of the above.
We filmed. We were there for a couple hours, and I filmed a bunch of videos, and I have to edit it together. But we'll get it sometime this week. I haven't really, other than looking at the videos, we haven't touched it yet. But sometime this week, maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow we can start it or something.
What's this wee stuff? He edits all by himself? No.
Yes, okay, but you know what I mean.
For the most part.
Yeah.
So Finders Beepers is saying they can't wait, but they're a little scared.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And River Rat Skippy's here. Hello, River Rat. So
River Rat Skippy, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Get that hair, Joe, and I'll put it on for River Rat Skippy. He's not got to see this wonderfulness.
There you go. And then Gary Scandal says, "You guys go to abandoned places and you're not scared. You got this."
Yeah, exactly. River Rats, keep this for you, buddy, because I had it on, but no. Is that better? Is that it? Oh.
No, it's a little crooked. There we go.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, the first part of the show, River Rat Skippy, I was wearing this for about 25 minutes, and then it just got too hot. I said, "This is what Jeff looks like if he had hair." But anyways, I can't wear it anymore. It's way too hot.
But you got to see it.
Yeah. Well, I wore it for almost 25 minutes.
You did as longer than I thought you would.
Yeah. Oh, too hot for me.
Sorry, I've been missing. I've been busy. I quit my job and I'm starting a new one this week. Well, good for you.
Hey, good for you.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's,
no.
Life happens,
When
man.
I say good for you, I mean, if it's good for you, that's all that matters. I can agree with you 100%, my friend. But never worry about, you're not missing anything. If you're here, that's great. But you know what? Whenever we see it is the best time. Because you know what? We've all got things going on in our life. So please never even think even a second on that ever. But yeah, I hope your new job goes well. But you know what? Sometimes we need a fresh start. Sometimes whatever we're in. Sometimes it's good for people. And sometimes it's just monotonous. You know what? Grind. So getting on to the next thing sometimes is a better thing. So I wish you the best, my friend. I really do. Because I'm a little bit in that realm right now myself. But you know what? I wish you the best on that, my friend. I really do. It looks good on you. Yeah. It's too hot for me only.
Anyway, I'll stop talking about our channel. Let somebody else have a
chance. Gosh, no
problem at all.
Gosh, no worries.
No problem at all. It's always good to hear what somebody else is up to.
Exactly.
Is that a green screen behind you? It is. It's a makeshift green screen.
It's a makeshift. You know what it is? It's the frame. We built the frame, and last week...
I'm pretty proud of that frame.
No, the frame it's quite sturdy.
I did a good job.
It's... what are the pieces called?
PVC pipe.
It's PVC pipe. There's a bunch of PVC pipe connected, so it's a good frame and stuff like that. But at this point, last week we did 2 or 3 days where it had some videos and some images put up, and we used it, eliminated the kitchen, all this completely, and did a chroma key, and that allows you to do that, and it worked pretty well as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But as you can see, this is literally one of the kids...
for DIY, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah. And this is literally one of the kids' bed sheets from when they were small. But we had it still, and it's kind of yellow-brownish color. So it's kind of... Is it yellow or brown? I don't know.
It's like a beige.
A beige kind of, yeah. So it's, you know, literally... I mean, there's some creases, but Joe ironed it out as much as possible. But when you use it, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not like white and stuff like that. Anything blue, green, even this color works. It takes everything and... Yes, I'll put that back on. But it allows you to wipe everything up. But since we really weren't home most of the weekend, you know, not everything's always the cleanest in the house. We're in the kitchen. Usually I try to clean things up. But we haven't been home, so the dishes might be out. So Joe said, leave it up. Nobody needs to see what's behind it right now.
And... Actually, what I was testing it out to make sure that this frame would actually work.
Exactly. So that's why it's there.
So now that we know the frame works good, because we're in the kitchen and it's either it hangs from the ceiling,
which we don't want to do. So Joe built the frame.
You know, I built this frame, so it works.
And last night we actually ordered the green screen itself from Amazon, so it'll take probably a close week and stuff like that. To get that. And once it does, then we'll take that out. Put the we're on a desk, so when my wife stepped, it just moved the screen. But yeah, we'll get rid of everything here, and we'll get back into using that. That's why it's up. Anyways, Mike, hey Michael, how are you? It's good to see you. Where's your damn hat, Michael? You probably missed this, but the first 25 minutes of the stream, I had this on, buddy. And this is what Jeff looks like if he had hair. If you put me back so many years ago, this is what... Joe, how's that? Is that better? There, I look like Raggedy Ann, right?
No, Andy.
Oh, yeah, Andy. Sorry, I forgot. I said that to
Hi,
kids.
Michael.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Honestly...
I see Ethan sneaking by. Yeah, you do
Joe,
see Ethan.
the jelly and tuna. Oh my gosh. When we saw that, we did see that video. When we saw that, Michael, I thought, Joe thought she was going to... she doesn't know how you did that.
Oh gosh, I was dying. I was laughing.
Elf Lord Journeys thought maybe you didn't want us to see the dirty dishes. That's exactly the Elf Lord's Journeys. Hey everybody in the chat, Elf Lord's Journeys it's their birthday today. So wish them a happy birthday if you see them here, which I imagine you do. But Desmond's daughter Dave says, I told you you could get the kitchen as a backdrop on the green screen. Now that would be funny. Oh, I have to take this off. It's way too hot, everybody. Oh my gosh.
So used to not having any hair.
Yeah, oh, it's a lot cooler. It's like a bald eagle. It's a lot cooler without it. Elf Lord Journey says Yankee Outdoors does amazing stuff with the green screen. I imagine he does
do stuff.
He does, yes,
he's really
he does.
good with his green
and like I said, we're just starting. We're just kind of messing around, and this does work. We just didn't have enough time to really set anything up before this. Right? Like, we had no time. We literally walked in about 10 minutes before we went live.
Yeah.
So Joe said, let's do this.
And I dropped everything on the table. And
yeah, everything like I put the food away.
Well, any food that we had, yeah. But there's a bag of, like, St. Patrick's Day gear and whatnot.
Anyways, Mike says he loves it. Oh, River Rat Skippy got to go for dinner. I'll see you later. Yeah,
Enjoy
River
your
Rat Skippy, hey, good luck, buddy. And thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it.
He got the mug,
did you? Oh, Michael, good. I'm glad.
I hope it turned out.
I hope
it looks good.
Now, we've got some of the shirts and stuff, but we haven't seen the mug yet ourselves like that. We've seen Bob Gil Skills and Recycle Dudes, Eric's mugs and stuff. We've seen them through people showing them on here, and they look like pretty sturdy mugs. Are they? I hope that they are. Oh, Mike says, I'm working on a new sandwich.
Oh, gosh, I can't even imagine. even imagine.
Desmond's daughters, the addiction is real. It
yes,
certainly
the
is,
addiction
Dave.
is real,
It certainly is, my friend. It certainly is.
And that's a one-liner. We sold that one-liner.
Yes, we did. You know what? And we all know where we got that.
Yeah.
Yes. I miss that guy completely. Totally miss him. But I'm not going to... It's not my business to talk about that. But I do... If he ever came on, I say I miss you in 2 seconds, buddy. But anyways, that's another story. Gear scandal. What? You two? Someone is hungry, guys. Oh, they must be talking about Ethan.
Yeah, little Ethan.
Little Ethan, our son.
He's not little.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's 11, but let's put it this way. He likes to come down when we're busy.
He came and asked me, can I have some ice cream?
Yeah, oh yeah. There's the magic words. Our son, he's skinny as a rail, but we tell him if he keeps eating the ice cream, he's going to go from skinny Ethan to large Ethan. Anyways,
he could eat ice cream 3 times a day.
Yeah, but he loves to do it when usually I'm streaming or when you're not home. When we're not paying attention, he likes to come into the kitchen. Because right now, especially, I'm not paying any attention. He can come in, grab it from the. And
he did ask. He did ask first.
But yeah, usually, he's a kid only.
Oh, Mike says he's going to do a video on them tomorrow. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, we'll be looking out for that for his video.
Oh, that's awesome,
video
Michael.
on the mugs.
We'll look forward to that, my friend.
Yeah.
We will look. Oh, Mike, I made green eggs for breakfast.
Oh, laugh out loud. That is so funny.
Green eggs are just like, just food coloring?
Well, either that or his eggs have been bad for a while. I don't know.
Oh, gosh. Gary says, I love ice cream.
Oh, yeah, so do I. So do I. But he's
addicted
I
to
think
it.
He's addicted. The addiction is real for him, too.
Oh, gosh, yeah. He's...
He would eat it 3 times a day if you let him. If you let him, he would.
Yeah, what was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Joe had, I don't know why she had 2 things of ice cream.
Because we wanted 2 different flavors, so I got 2.
Yeah, but
2 of them.
They were going to last a long, long time.
Oh, yeah, they were huge. They were huge tubs. Not like 4 liters, but I think they were like 2.5 liters.
Whatever,
maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, she had 2 of them.
And I go to get a bowl and they're empty. And I was like...
We're like, where did all the ice cream? Because nobody else in the house...
5 days.
This kid ate 2 things
tubs
of ice cream. Like I said, when puberty hits and anything, when your metabolism slows down, this kid's going to go from being like 5 pounds, soaking wet. So we told him it's got to slow down a little bit.
E-waste, Mike. I did a quick video on the eggs. Oh, well, we'll have to check that out.
Oh, definitely we will.
It's 63 outside, so I'm going to go enjoy some sunshine.
Gosh, yes.
Catch you guys later.
Yes,
absolutely. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Enjoy your day.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you warm? I'm like sweating.
No, I don't know why you're so hot.
Oh, that's this darn coffee, I think.
Oh, that was a great thing to...
It's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah. Stinks.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Don't talk like that.
It does.
Yeah. Anyways, Joe doesn't like...
It's nutty.
Okay. Joe doesn't like coffee.
Hello, Tony.
Tony, good to see you. It's great to see you, Tony. I drink coffee, and when I drink coffee, I put this...
it's hazelnut.
Hazelnut creamer in it. And Joe can't even stand the smell of hazelnut. If she smells it, she wants to gag. So, have a sip.
No.
Yes, okay, there we go.
It's so good to see you as well, Tony.
It is good to see you, Tony. What's Gary saying? I had Philly's
ice cream, vanilla with peanut butter and graham crackers. Oh wow, that sounds delicious.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
We have this one, and it's called Shaw's, and is Shaw's local to here?
Yeah, somewhere outside of London.
Yeah, so Shaw's is local to this area, and
I think they are, at least. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna take that back.
Anyways.
But anyhow, so they have this flavor, and it's called Grammy's Cupboard, and it has brownies, cookie dough, and peanut butter. Ooh. So delicious. So delicious.
Get in the hair, Joe. I got somebody else to show the hair to once.
Oh, you need your hair back. Okay.
View this. Tony says, "Hey guys, missed you." Oh, is he talking to us? Must be.
Well, we'll assume he is. We missed you too.
We did. But hey, Tony, I hope you're feeling better. I know last week you weren't.
He's having hot flashes.
Oh gosh,
change of
Michael,
life.
I totally feel like
kidding.
I totally feel like it. Let's put it this way: I start to get, I tell Joe it's my time of the month, and anyways, I'm not offend any women, but yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not just women. Some guys, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to get there, and Joe just looks at me. Anyways, Tony, this is for you, Tony.
So, Iway's mic is. I thought you had my back, buddy.
What's going on?
And now he's like, have her smell it. Your coffee.
Tony, this is for you, buddy.
It's so. It's the nut. It's the nut smell. I can't do it.
View this, Tony. Literally, for the first 25 minutes of our live, I came on. Joe wanted me to. I never dress up, but she had me wear this thing for 25 minutes. Yeah. And after 25 minutes, I couldn't do it anymore. I felt like I looked like Raggedy Ann. And right. Raggedy Ann? Andy. Sorry, I get it wrong every time. But I can't wear it anymore. It's too hot.
I can't wear it. But I'll show you, but I'm done.
Too hot.
And so then viewed this as saying, E-Waste, the epic sandwich man.
Yes, exactly. Oh.
Did you put the lunch meat away?
Yes, okay, I did. Yep.
Thank you. Sorry, guys.
They're like, what are you talking about?
I instantly was like, oh, my lunch for tomorrow.
Well, we went to this place and we bought fresh buns, and...
They were still hot from the oven. They were still hot.
Yeah, so anyway, she was just asking if I threw it in the fridge, that's all.
And then viewed this, Tony saying, I was hoping Drew's food reviews would be here. I found the jalapeno M&Ms, and they are amazing. Really amazing. Well, I don't know about jalapeno M&Ms, but sure, I'll take your word for it. We don't have them here, so we're good.
Yeah, no, we don't. What's E-Waste Mike saying?
The green screen's cutting out the airflow.
Oh, yeah, the green screen. Michael, literally, you know what this is? We built a frame for the green screen out of PVC pipe, and we can make videos and images and stuff and eliminate everything. So this is one of the kids' bed sheets from years ago, and it literally will remove. Ethan, quit dancing in the background. It eliminates everything. But,
you're so funny, bud.
We just want to see how it worked, and it seems to work okay. So we ordered an actual green screen itself from Amazon. We should get it probably end of this week, but then we can put it up on the frame and it'll work. But in the meantime, since this was already up this week, Joe said, we came in the house about 10 minutes before we went live. We threw some of the stuff down since we were out today on the kitchen table. She says, I'm not going to get that cleaned up before everybody gets on, so we just left it on. That's the only reason it's up. And if I put any images up this week, I could still use this till I get the green screen. Oh, yeah. Tony says, thank you, Jeff, very handsome. Yeah, no. Tony, literally, I did it because Joe, she loves dressing up on all the different occasions.
That's right,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm not into all that kind of stuff, but Joe likes it, so I'll do anything for her. But
Willie Parker.
Hey, Willie,
the beautiful JoJo.
Oh, yeah, and Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff. Yeah, Willie, did you see my comment? No. Willie, it's good to see you.
Willie, did you see my comment from earlier?
View this. Tony says,
I got a green screen and some lighting for my birthday, a new logo, and a new opening for my videos. Now I just need to make them. That's fantastic. I thought that was a new logo, and I just went and checked it out on my phone, and I do like it.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I thought it changed the other day. I saw them.
I'm just seeing it myself now. But, Tony, that looks awesome. But the lighting, unfortunately we don't, other than the lighting we have, the one thing about green screen, if you don't have a bald head, but as you can see with the bald head, it shines and makes a nice,
it usually makes a hole. There's a hole
like
in
a
your
hole.
Head, yeah.
So what I'm going to have to do till I get everything ironed out is maybe start wearing a hat and because it shines even with the. It's the only thing that does gets all like pixelated or something. The green screen, you can with a chroma key you can get rid of everything, but since my head's shiny, it just shines right off it, and it just shows up on the image, which isn't good. So I'm gonna have to start wearing a hat, I think. Joseph, hey Joseph Girl, how are you? It's great to see you, buddy. Good to see you. This is long story, Joseph, but
so he's watching Dumb and Dumber.
Is he?
That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
Good movie.
It's like Step Brothers. Hey mom, hey dad, can I have bunk beds? That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Dumb and Dumber? No.
No. That's Step Brothers.
Oh,
I'm saying Step Brothers. Yeah, I know. I go all over the place, Joe. You know me.
You can see the opening video on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to check that out for sure.
We will, Tony. We will.
Gary Scandal saying that's a cool logo. It is a cool logo. It really is. Yeah.
I was messing with it earlier.
Yeah,
it's tricky on
good.
open shot. Yeah, you saw the water in the head the other day. That's the problem, Tony. Literally, it won't be on anything else. It's just because if I had hair, you wouldn't see it. But the light shines directly off, and there's nothing. Joe said, "Oh, put some baby powder."
I told him to put baby powder. I think it would work.
That white spot right there.
I think we'd try it.
Is not going to get eliminated without a hat or something. But anyways, it is what it is. Willie Parker says, I had spiral ham with pineapple and string beans with potatoes for dinner. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, that sounds
Willie.
good.
It does. Joseph Girl, I don't give a damn. Oh, God, Joseph. That sounds hilarious, Joseph. Let's see here.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm watching Dumb and Dumber 2. This is Gary Scandal, and they're at the Owl charity event. Oh, God.
Is that
when they're dressed in their tuxes?
Is that baby blue and pink or something? Or
orange,
something like
orange,
or maybe
orange and baby blue.
Sorry about that. Joseph Girl, laugh a lot. I see Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah, oh, yes, Joseph. Unfortunately, you know what? I don't mind that. It's funny, you know what? I actually don't mind shaving my head. It takes me forever only.
Oh yes, you're very right. I never thought of that, but yeah, you're probably right.
What?
Tony from Viewed This is saying when you go from the white sheet to the green screen, it may fix it.
Oh, so yeah, because now, Tony, this is literally because we don't have the green screen, right? We wanted to find out if it worked. So Joe says, let's make it. And it works. It works like a charm. But, you know, there's a little bit of pixelation and stuff like that. There is.
We got this other thing. Didn't we get this other thing, too? But it didn't work like
No. But the green, like you said, Tony, we're hoping that it does fix it. But as you can see, you know, it's best to try it out, right? And if it kind of works, the other variation of it, getting the actual green screen, we're hoping that's like the fix it to it. Because
it makes sense, though, because right now it's cutting out this color.
Yes.
So it could be cutting out the white in your head also.
Could, yeah.
So when it's green and it's cutting out the green versus the lighter color, maybe that will fix it.
It might.
And then you won't have a hole in your head anymore.
No, exactly. And we like it. And the thing is, what I've done, Tony, too, with the green screen, I've taken the webcam, and it's the 920, or 20 or whatever Logitech. So what I do is I shrink it down. I think I hit Alt or Control, and then stretch it in on the image, so that way, because otherwise, if you have it too far out,
the green screen's not.
Yeah, it's not that big enough.
Yeah.
But if you make it too big, it's a little pixelated in spots. But I'm hoping that, like you said, that green. But like I said, it worked and stuff. But we didn't want to buy one until
we wanted to make sure that we could play with it
kind of
first.
test it, and which we did, and it seems to have I'd say pretty much 75-80%. There's the odd thing that needs to be adjusted and stuff, because you just adjust things like that. The levels and the filters and everything should be running. But I'm hoping it does, Tony. And you know what? They're fairly reasonable. What is it, like $30 or something, or $25 or $30
for the green screen?
Yeah.
I think we picked it up for.
It's fairly reasonable. It's not.
I feel like it was $20.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. Reasonable. And you know what? Like I said, since we had this, we want to test it. And even Green Bay Wacky said, just test it on something. Like, I mean, you don't have to use the other one anyways. But he said, test it, and if you want to get one, test it. If it works, then get one. And that's what we did. And you know what? Without his ideas, we wouldn't have. It was a good idea. It really was.
So Desmond's daughter's saying, my brother's girlfriend was watching my last waffle. Halfway through, she said, I just realized he's talking about your mom. I think little brother's still laughing. I'm going to have to go check that out.
Oh, gosh. gosh.
Look at our Morbid's here. Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey, Frank. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see
Good evening,
you.
guys. Yeah.
Frank, you know when I sent you that message early in that, there's a place in Chicago. It must be like a nightclub or a place where they have like some of the metal music and that.
Okay.
I think it's Reggie's. I know it's Reggie's, but I was saying to him, you know, if we ever go, it's one place I would love to visit. I love live music, Frank, and there's not a lot of places here that do it. Most of the live music here is for the young kids. I'm not really into that, so you know, every time I watch your videos, I don't know if you could go with me, but it'd be something I'd be ready to.
Yeah, he has the bright orange tux on. Yeah.
Oh, give me that for Frank. I want to show him quick while he's here.
He just capped an owl, an owl with a champagne cork.
Frank,
yes, happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well.
I want to show you quick, Frank.
Hang on. Chicago, isn't that where they dye the like river or something?
Is that Chicago or Boston? I don't know.
I don't know now.
They do. I don't know if it's in Chicago or Boston, but I know they.
Okay.
Frank.
Sorry.
Anyways, when we started the live.
Please let me know if it's in Chicago.
Anyways, the first 25 minutes or so, I wore this. This is what Jeff would have looked like with hair. Anyways, but I wore it for 25 minutes. It just got too hot. But anyways, this is what it looks like.
Oh, jeez.
I can't wear it anymore. It's too hot, Joe. View this. Tony says, I need a camera.
Yes, see, they dyed it green for the weekend. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Well, Joe's right. She's always right, you know, and I'm usually wrong. Tony says, I need a camera to stream from my PC instead of phone. Tried last. Failed miserably. Too many good streams for me to pull anyone in. What's that?
Oh, there was too many streams going on at the time that you were... Oh, okay.
When was this?
I think... tried last night.
Oh, last evening. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. Tony, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Tony, I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, we haven't really been on YouTube at all since about Wednesday. We came on Friday. I'm going to be watching more like starting tomorrow and stuff like that. I'll be back to normal. But literally, we did a happy birthday thing on Friday. We said on Wednesday we weren't going to be on until Sunday night, and which I pretty much stuck to. But Friday, dropped my wife off. My son was in the car, so I thought, you know what, let's take a drive around downtown. So we drove around for about half an hour. Then the data, something chirped out and it crapped out on me. So I couldn't get the data feed up, but we ran for about 30 minutes going downtown. But I will start getting back in everything. It's just, you know what, I had the kids home with me this week. So you know, we spent the time with them. That's literally what we did. We went and did a few things. We took them a few places, and we kind of been
soon enough.
Yeah,
soon
and
enough
all of a sudden,
they won't want to anymore.
No, exactly.
So.
Okay. So.
And yes. I would say that the camera is probably nice because it just sits there, right? Mm-hmm. It's pretty easy to.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Okay. Gary Scandal's saying I love Family Guy. People are saying hello to Art Morbid. They're talking about Family Guy.
Where is it?
Yes, it's Reggie's. Oh,
yeah.
The
Frank's
place
saying Reggie's.
About,
It must be the club or something in Chicago, and that's what I was talking to him about. But just it looks amazing. Some of the footage he has there.
Desmond's daughters, have a good night, David.
Yes, Dave. You take care. Thanks again for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, well, it's almost midnight there, so
yes,
absolutely.
True.
Yes, he dyed it green. So again, I was right. Yes.
Yeah, always right. Yep. See, she likes when she's right, and you know this guy's always wrong.
And then Willie Parker. Yep, it is Chicago.
Yep. Jeff's wrong again. Wrong, as she says every time.
So viewed this. I have to go help clean the kids from
no
dinner.
Worries.
Happy
Tony.
St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Thank you so much, Tony, for coming.
Tony, thanks again, buddy. Okay, you have a good one.
Y'all. Glad to have you both back. Yes, absolutely, we are. But
Frank says it's a nice look for you, Jeff.
It is.
Frank, I wish I could have my hair again. You know what happened? Until a year ago, I had hair. I still would have hair. It just started thinning out, Frank. You know, you see the fellas with the part overs. It wouldn't be parted. I always kept it short anyways as I was getting older. It just started thinning. Just around here too much for me. It wasn't for me, so I said to Joe, I know what it looks like off, so you know what? I shave it off on a Saturday. It doesn't get shaved again until Saturday. It's 1 week. So it's pretty easy upkeep. Oh, Skylark Berto. Hey, Berto, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for coming in. I appreciate it. Really do.
Oh, Willie Parker has the weather today. It's 55 here in North Carolina.
It was like
today it
plus,
was.
We got to +3 today.
I want to say maybe like high 40s.
Yeah, high 40s. So not that bad. I mean, spring's right around the corner. Another week, really. Spring should be coming in, hopefully. But really, the last couple weeks has not been truthfully that bad, has it? It's been kind of nice.
Art Morbid, he's saying, sorry I missed the birthday celebration. Happy belated birthday to your daughter.
No worries.
Absolutely no
Frank,
problem
honestly,
at all.
like I said, I said I wasn't going live, and it really, you know what it is? I had dropped my wife off from work on Friday morning, and my son was in the car, and my wife says, why don't you take a drive around downtown? And what I did, Frank, is they had the Juno Awards. They're here tonight. Canada, it's definitely not, it's America's 10 times the size and population as Canada. But, so anyways, you have the Grammys in the United States. Here they call our awards for Canadian artists, they call them the Juno Awards. Stars like, I think the hosting it was Sarah McLachlan. They have like Michael Bublé, Shawn Mendes, some the Canadian artists. And unfortunately beyond that, I don't know the new Canadian artists. Back in the day, it would have been like people like Bryan Adams, Rush, Triumph. Back in the day of my days, that's what I mean. But anyways, they came to London. It's the first time I've ever remembered them actually being here. So anyways, we took a drive downtown on Friday, and we drove around downtown. We didn't see everything. We just saw a couple streets, that's all. And I drove around for about half an hour, and then the internet dropped out on us. But yeah, so it was a quick live, but that's it.
Gary Scandal, my computer wouldn't turn on. You think after 10 years it would be loyal, and the hammer didn't help it.
Hey, Gary, I understand that. That fix definitely would fix it, wouldn't it? When Peter.
They're talking about.
Oh yeah, Family Guy. Yes.
So I did want to put Justin Malo in there because he did.
Oh yes.
We were Jeff picked me up after work and on Friday, and we noticed that he had made a video,
and it said "Happy Birthday" to Jenna, and I thought it was funny. I said, "That's funny. It must be another." Anybody's birthday could be on Friday on the 15th. I thought, oh, it's a girl. It just happens to be the same day as my daughter, another girl named Jenna. So I said, let's watch this, Joe. And as we turned it on, he says, I wanted to make this for friend Idiot of the Day's daughter, Jenna. And then he sang happy birthday to her.
Yes.
And he did such a nice job. Anyways, Joe put it in there.
We didn't ask him to do that.
No, nice young fella.
And he was just kind enough to do it. And I just wanted to mention him today because I thought that was very nice of him.
But yeah, he did
he does this all the time.
Yeah, he sings all the time.
If he finds out that it's somebody's birthday, he'll sing for them. He always does. But the fact that he sang for our daughter, it was just he happened to be on the live stream on Friday, and he did. He caught that it was her birthday, and he sang for her. And it was just so beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was nice of him and stuff like that.
It was very nice.
And it meant a lot to our daughter too. Sometimes a kid that you don't think, but she did watch it, and she's smiling from ear to ear.
Drake is a Canadian rapper.
Yes, Willie, he is.
Did you mention Drake?
No, I didn't. Because Willie, when I think of music, I think in the realm of the music that I grew up on. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to some of the, like I always say to Frank, I see some of the new artists, and unless it's like a certain band, like I love Trivium, I love Frank, favorite of the last 20 some years to me, to the favorite. I mean, of all the new artists, and they're not new, but my favorite is the last 20 some years. But anyways, I like Opeth and all those bands. But the Deftones, by far my favorite. That Digital Bath by them is my absolute favorite. But a lot of different things with them. But anyways, Deftones my favorite. But like I said, I don't know new music, Frank. So when I watch and see some of them on your channel and stuff, I'm quite interested because I don't see a lot of the new stuff like I would have years ago. Anyways, everybody's like,
who mentioned music?
Yeah, exactly. I brought it up. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah.
Art Morbid is saying that is super awesome of him to do the song. Super amazing people out there.
Absolutely, there is, Frank. 100%. There certainly is, my friend.
100%.
There
you know what? And if it wasn't for YouTube, we wouldn't come across these people.
No, we certainly wouldn't. And it's not that you wouldn't want to,
that way.
but it's a great venue to open up like a whole different world and stuff like that. It really is, and you get to meet a lot of great people as each and every one of you here. And that, not that you wouldn't want to, but sometimes it's just not possible always for everything. Yes, Deftones. favorites of mine too. Oh, Frank, mine too. I cannot say enough about them. Ever since Around the Fur, definitely that was my cruising album back in the day. But anyways.
Oh, and Gary's Scandal. You gonna read it?
No, go ahead, Jill.
Well, guys, it's always nice chatting with you and all the people in the chat. You have an awesome channel, guys. Gotta go. Oh, God bless everyone.
Yes, Gary. Thanks so much, my friend. Thanks a lot. You have a great night. Thank you so much,
Gary. Have a great night.
Yeah, have a great night, Gary. I hope next time, it'll be, as you say, the shine. It'll be the water. No more coffee for me. My wife says it gets me worked up too much.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, gosh.
Trev.
Hey,
hello.
Trev, how are you?
Poshcast Camping.
You know what, Trev?
Good to see you.
Poshcast, it is good to see you. We have not seen your video on this, but Dave said that you must have the, is it peanut butter and mayo challenge? Yes. So we're going to have to check it out, Trev. We are going to have to check it out. We said today we haven't seen a lot of, in the last couple of days, of videos. What's that?
Is this right? Is that how it's
No,
spelled?
no, all together. Just DEFTONES. No
all
space.
Together?
Yeah, just Deftones. That's all it is. No, and no capital T, just small t, Jill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all just one word, one straight. Yeah, exactly,
right.
like that.
Because Willie Parker was asking.
Oh yeah,
so
Willie Parker, Deftones.
That.
It's just a rock band or a metal band, Gary. That's all. It's probably they've been popular for 20. I guess. Sometime into the 90s and stuff like that, but for the last 20-some
years.
Yes, exactly. Good night, all. Take care, Gary. Thanks very much for coming. Appreciate it. Frank, oh, wait a second. Art Morbid, Frank saying Pink Floyd, David Gilmour, Roger Waters are the top of my list. Even a death metal guy. Floyd rules my world. I understand. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about Frank. To be honest, I don't know much about Roger Waters, but David Gilmour, yes. I love Pink Floyd, but David Gilmour, my gosh, the sonic mix from the guitar is absolutely brilliant. I love Animals. Yeah, I don't. That's like I love The Wall, but I really like and Wish You Were Here and stuff like that. But Animals, Dogs. Oh my gosh, love Pink Floyd that way. And it's one of the best sounding albums of all time as far as I'm concerned. On a nice speaker system, that's it is brilliant. I can agree with you there. The sonicness, it's just the way they recorded it. It sounds absolutely incredible. Joe's like, okay, enough, Jeff. But yeah,
I was like, okay.
Joseph Girl says, I love Hatebreed. Joseph, I know the name. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be trying to say I know them, but I know the name, Joseph. I'm going to have to take a listen to them, my friend. Frank says he likes them too. Fellas, I'm going to have to listen to them. Like I said, I catch the odd ones here and there, and from there I try to go, but I don't know majority of the ones. The goofy names that I spiel out are the ones that I know, just because I come loyal once I start listening. I tend to get into my mind frame. I don't get outside the box like I should, unfortunately. Joe's like, quit talking. Okay, I had to cheat a bit as I cannot eat bread, so I had rice cakes. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Trev.
Oh, that's so fun. I gotta go watch that. I got David was telling us about that, so yeah, we'll definitely have to go watch that.
Yeah. I'm with you on all that. Oh gosh, Frank, yes. Oh, Frank says, I had an honor to see David Gilmour live last year. It was a dream come true. I imagine it was. You know what, there's who Frank, you know who we're going to see? We're going to see in July. Who are we going to see?
Why can't I think of their name? Is it Def Leppard?
Yes,
we're going to see Def Leppard.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, that was my idea.
Yeah, that was my wife's idea. Def Leppard are coming to town in July, and I didn't think we were going to go see them. I said no. But my wife likes them. I don't
know
mind
what
them.
happened, right? Was your friend asked you if you wanted to go.
I said no.
And you said, no, it's fine. And then you were telling me about it.
Yep.
Like a week later, you're like, oh yeah, well he was asking me if I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why didn't you say yes? That would have been fun. And then I messaged him,
we're going
and it ended up that his wife was going also. So I said, well, perfect. We'll all go together.
Yep. And then next month, you know who's coming to town? Alice in Chains. Now, I'd love to see Alice in Chains, but since we're going together...
I'm not going to.
No. So since we're not... since, as you get the family thing, unfortunately, sometimes the funds aren't always there, so I wasn't going when we were going in July, but...
So Willie Parker puts, no is like, stop with the music talk, but I think he meant JoJo.
Yes, Willie, yes.
JoJo's like, stop with the music talk.
Yes.
No, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But however, if you don't want him to end a stream, just bring up music. Namely Rush. If you bring up Rush or something along those lines.
I can talk about Alex,
then
Neil,
you'll
and
get
Getty,
at
and
least
my
another
whole
15
existence
minutes.
on guitar. When I picked up a guitar in 1985. I worked at the grocery store when I was 15 years old. I saved up for the year, bought myself a Yamaha, and it's the only guitar I own to this day. But anyways, I bought that, and we had the Rush, I think it was 400 or 500 page Rush archive songbook, and that taught you every chord. The first chord book I had was
Joseph.
yes, Joseph. Take care.
Have a good night, Joseph. Thank you.
I got me 7 or 8,000 chord book. Showed you every realm of whichever chord you wanted to build, and then I started taking on the Rush archive book, and then I started learning everything from Hemispheres, 2112, and all that. I'm going to quit talking about Rush, but I do love me some Rush. I love it. Okay. Joe's like, quit talking about music. Frank says, wish I could see them. I do like their older music. On Through the Night. Yes. And I mean, they're coming to town, so, you know,
I was like,
why
who's
not
he
go
talking
see?
about?
Oh, yes. Def Leppard. Yes. See, Joe knows like pour some sugar on me.
And he said, woo, that's cool. And I'm thinking he's saying that to Def Leppard, of course.
Or maybe Alice in Chains, or, yeah.
So, Frank's saying, JoJo, now that you mentioned it, I did get Jeff started on a long conversation about bourbon and whiskey a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely,
Frank,
100%. It's not hard.
No, it doesn't take a lot for me, Frank. And you know what's funny? It was about a week after Desmond Donders was on, and he said, I really need to get that whiskey and bourbon videos going. Because he said, you know what,
he was going to do live streams,
yes,
wasn't he?
Or even videos. He said, you know what, Art Morbid and Idiot of the Day were both saying they'd be quite interested. But
Sam the Man Escamilla is here. Hello.
Escamilla, yes. Sam, how you doing? Are you getting drunk today? Well,
no.
No, this woman never. She has
No,
one or
we're
two
not.
drinks.
But neither are you.
I'll have one or two. Yeah, one or two. I'll just have a drink or two later on. Not now. And you know what we're going to be doing? We're literally, once the kids go to bed, we're turning on Game of Thrones. Now we just lost every single person in the stream. Yeah. Literally, Joe and I are trying to get caught up. There may not be any Game of Thrones fans here. Joe and I, for some reason, I never thought my wife would enjoy that, but we love Game of Thrones. And
yes, we do.
So anyways, next month, Game of Thrones comes out April 16th, I think.
Yes.
So
however, you have to tell them, because if they don't watch, that it has been 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years since we really watched it. So we
was done, right?
About 3 weeks ago, we started watching it again.
We thought, we need to get
caught up. So we had the first 3 seasons, then we watched season 4. We got season 4, but then we didn't have season 5 and 6. So Joe went to the library, got season 5 and 6 on video. That was Wednesday of last week. Well, we watched season 5 in 2 days. 2 days?
2.
Yeah, 2 days. That's crazy, right?
Did you have any drinks yet?
No,
2.
No, 2 days. Okay,
not 2.
And anyways, tonight we have 3 more episodes of season 6. We have episode 8, 9, and 10. And if we get those done, we're done season 6. And we have season 7. So we're just about caught up. Anyways, we've lost everybody here. Art Morbid Frank says, haha, 1 or 10. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, she will not allow it. So maybe 2, Frank.
And then Trev is saying, sorry, I had to pop off to answer phones as I'm currently at work.
Oh gosh, Trev, understand.
So you must work a late shift because it's 11 there. It's not, well, it's midnight
probably
now.
Either afternoons or nights or something, Joe, I would imagine.
Wow.
Art Morbid saying, I'm drinking a ton of coffee as
yes.
usual. Hey, there's nothing
Frank
wrong with
and his
that.
Coffee.
There's nothing.
So,
having
Frank,
some
I
coffee,
gotta ask, is it like, is it just like regular coffee, or do you drink like a special, like an espresso, or like, just wondering. Is it like just regular coffee? Like you drink coffee?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Remord says, I've been sober from alcohol and anything else for 17 years.
Oh my gosh.
Good for you, Frank. Good for you.
Buddy. That's amazing.
That is good. And I'm not trying to promote it. Please don't think that I'm not trying to promote
it. So Folgers. Okay. That's just like you.
Hey, Frank. You know what? Good minds think alike.
I was just wondering if it was like, do you drink specialty coffee or...
Frank, I love it. I love it. I love it. Frank, I have...
Country Cycle Cam, hello. Good to have you in the house.
You know what's so funny? We must... great minds must think alike, Frank. Guess what? I had to. The minute he said it, I had to show it.
Nah, he goes, nah, I love Folgers. Because I said, was it specialty coffee or anything? But yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand completely.
No, what were you drinking? Maxwell House, and then you found this.
Yeah, then I started drinking...
Country Cycle Cam's here.
Hey, Country Cycle Cam, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Yes, 17
That's
years.
That's the same one I have, he says.
Is it? Frank, it's great. It's, I don't know what it's called. I think it's Mountain, whatever.
Oh my
but
gosh.
It's good stuff, Frank.
So funny. Sam, I'm just going to call you Sam. Sam is saying
the
best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Yeah, no, I hope we're not going to get in trouble for that.
That's so fun.
Exactly. Oh, whoa. That blows my mind. Frank, you know what? Literally, I drank Maxwell House, and I used to drink, I get a pot, had the pot, and I always make a pot, right? And I used to drink maybe 1-2 cups, and literally I'd make it, throw the rest down the drain. My wife's like, you gotta quit doing that. So she bought a Keurig a couple of years ago. I didn't use it for the first year, right?
Oh, no. So I bought him a special filter that comes for the Keurig, and you can make 1 cup of regular coffee, so you don't have to buy the pods. You can put your own coffee in there.
Literally.
And I said, I bought you this, okay? And the thing is like, it's Keurig brand, okay? And it was like $30. I thought he's gonna love this, because he said, I don't really like this coffee that's there. It doesn't make enough. It's too small. And then you have to use 2, and then it's a waste.
I just throw it away every time.
So. About what? It's been what, 5 or 6 months now?
No. About close to a year. I've been using it.
Oh, I don't know why I never use this.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, don't get me started on why you wouldn't use it, because when I bought it, he was like, I'm not using that. That's crazy.
Oh well.
But now it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it is good. It is.
Maybe you'll get sponsored.
Who's that? Oh, jeez, Sam. Oh, jeez.
Oh, and Willie Parker, Jeff needs to cut back on the caffeine.
Oh, jeez, Willie, I need to. I get all jittery, hey, from it, but, I need to watch it.
So, Sam, you're saying, wow, I have to get me one. Are you talking about the filter? Because those are amazing.
Yeah, the filter's
right?
the best thing.
That's the best thing ever.
If you drink a lot of coffee, well, even that, you'd be able to...
Because the thing is...
You just put so much in.
With the pods, you put them in...
Mm-hmm.
And
you have to throw it out.
Brews whatever
it won.
Automatically brews.
Just one.
When you get the filter, because of the way it sits in there.
Yes, he's talking about the filter, yes.
Yes, because of the way it sits in there, you can pick the size of drink you want.
Yeah.
So you can go up to, I think it's 16 ounces.
In that, yeah. And then I tone it down to 12 for the one drink. But, whatever you want.
All right, Morbid, every once in a while I get crazy and try chocolate hazelnut or another flavor, but I stick to regular the majority of the time.
Frank, guess what? Hey, another... Frank, gotta show you.
Gotta show you.
You said it.
So we don't buy the flavored coffee, right? But we buy the flavored cream.
Creamer, hazelnut. This is just it's probably a Canadian one. I don't know, but hazelnut.
But he says chocolate hazelnut. I bet you that would be good.
We do not have.
Well, you can probably get chocolate hazelnut coffee and then brew that, because I have the caramel coffee, right?
Those
like that.
Chocolate raspberry ones. You remember in the pods?
Oh yeah, you used to like those. Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't bad. Yeah.
But you have to use 2 every time, right? That was the problem.
Yeah, exactly. You had to use 2 pods or whatever. It didn't work quite as well. But
because one only gave you like a small.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a little bit crazy with the creamers.
Oh gosh, Frank. Yeah, usually I
that's the only one you'll try though.
No. We tried. I think the first it was Irish cream. And
you have some green.
Oh gosh,
green
of course.
Fuzz stuck to your head.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't take much. It's like a Velcro pad. Yeah, I think I started on Irish cream, then I went to French vanilla. In that flavor, French vanilla is not so good. Other French vanilla is good, but that name brand, the French vanilla, is not good. But then I got hooked to the hazelnut, and I like hazelnut. I love it. But you want to be on the other side of the room if
I don't like the smell of it. Yeah.
But, hear that? Frank said
coconut flavor one at the moment is super delicious.
Man, that sounds good. Wow. You've had the pods of the coconut flavor, but never.
And you know what? They probably have, like in the U.S., they probably have a lot more options for flavored creamer, right?
Like I'll tell you, when we go over to the States,
what do we get? We have hazelnut, French vanilla, and caramel, and Irish cream.
That's it. You get maybe 4 flavors. That's it. But I know when we go grocery shopping at Meijer's in Michigan, there's like, if you want to. Just let's say chocolate chip cookies. For our like 5 or 6 brands we have, there's like 50 of them there.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, there's so many different things over there that just don't exist here and stuff like that.
Sam the Man is saying, I make my coffee strong. And that's the other thing. With that filter, there's an option of making it strong, and it brews it differently. So it brews it slower. So it's stronger.
It does.
And he's like, yeah, I don't like the smell of it. See? Thank you. I don't... The hazelnut, there's
Joe's
something about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Now, hazelnuts, I have no problem. I can eat those.
I just want to say to Frank, I'm not going to go on about music anymore. But Frank,
yeah, right.
Okay, Frank, I just picked up, a week ago, I picked up Lenny Kravitz's new one. Oh, my gosh. The production level on... I love Lenny Kravitz, but Lenny Kravitz's new one is amazing. It's just amazing. The song "Low" on it is. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because my wife is not not allowing me. But she doesn't like when I go on about music. Anyways, I just want to say, the new Lenny Kravitz, I absolutely love it.
Sam is saying, but I drink it cold, especially when I'm in a hurry.
Now
See, I'll brew it and put it on ice. I don't drink coffee, but iced coffee I like.
Yes, yeah, she likes iced coffee. She likes to put it on ice and stuff like that.
So I have like a caramel flavored coffee, and then I buy caramel creamer, and I make a caramel iced coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to make that tonight.
Hey, there you go. I'll have to check that out. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not trying to promote anything, Frank. It's just, like I said, I don't know all the new stuff. And like I said, that's a little commercial, I imagine, for a lot of people. But I like him. I mean, he's put a lot of... Let's put it this way: even if you did like him or you don't like him, his production. I mean, the one guy putting. I like when you get the variety, but anyways, that's.
Oh, so Frank's asking, does Canada have Irish parades? We had one here yesterday. Huge celebration.
They probably in Toronto they do, in Montreal they do. Yes, in the bigger cities. Yeah. Not here as much. No.
But I mean,
we're not like they would in Chicago.
We're talking about a place that dyes the river green.
Oh yeah.
So I mean.
But. Yeah,
I've always wanted to go there for St. Patrick's Day.
But no,
maybe
Frank,
next year, Frank. Maybe next year.
We would love to. When did we want to go? Was it 3 or 4 years ago? We wanted to go to Chicago.
We went 2015 because
we went to Cuba that year. We went to Cuba. We went to Veradero in Cuba. Frank, what it was is we left.
It was cheaper. It was cheaper for us to go to Cuba than it was for us to go to Chicago at the time.
Yeah, because what happened? We left it too last minute. And
we didn't know where to stay.
No, we didn't know at all.
That was the other part. We didn't know where to stay. So I was looking at
we look at those not bed and breakfast,
not
but
a bed
those,
and breakfast. The
what do you call them? The Airbnbs.
Airbnbs, but I didn't know where to stay.
Yeah,
but I mean, hey, maybe we'll have to message Frank
and
he
could
see
tell
where's
us,
a good place to what's a good area to stay.
Because we were coming in the May. It would have been the May Memorial weekend in the States. So they were running it close to...
Or was it our long weekend?
I don't know, but it was almost $300 a night.
Yeah.
We didn't have the money, so we ended up... it was cheaper for us to go. That's all it was.
So, Frank's... what? Really? The river? Yes, Sam. Yes,
in Chicago.
The river. They dye the river green. You have to Google it.
Yes, Google it. And Art Morbid Frank is in Chicago area, so imagine he could tell you more about it. But it says, on Michigan Avenue, huge celebration here, fireworks and many drunken people.
So see, we had some of that. The drunken people all about. Yeah, that's what we have here.
We do get that. And let's put it this way: on St. Patrick's Day and Halloween, it's a great night to go downtown. Right, probably in the next hour or so, closer to 9 o'clock, and as you go on to about 1 o'clock in the morning, would be a great time to go downtown. You see all the university college kids, and they're all out. Let's put it this way: on Halloween, all these young girls. My wife's like, I cannot believe, if their parents knew they were down there. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what it is. I guess when I was a young guy, I wouldn't have said it. But having a daughter, I think I wouldn't want to see my daughter.
Want my daughter like that.
But these young girls are wearing these little tiny nurse outfits. So to a lot of guys, like what? But once you have a daughter, then you look at things a little differently. But they're all dressed up like that. Even St. Patrick's Day, the young girls are dressed up in these flimsy whatever. But it's so funny. They party like crazy on these holidays and stuff, don't they? Pretty much?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, that's enough. I won't talk about it.
So, Art Morbid, he's saying, yeah, it looks amazing. He said, I should have gone to take pictures, but I work extra hours since I work for the liquor industry. I know it's ironic since I don't drink.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Frank.
Yeah, but I bet you could put in overtime this weekend.
Oh, I can imagine. My gosh, I can imagine, Frank. But, no, I
was going to say something.
What were you going to say? Was it about St. Patrick's Day, or was it about something going on this weekend?
Oh, it was about
sorry.
St. Patrick's Day. Yeah,
okay.
so actually, what was that? How many years ago was that? The St. Patrick's Day.
Oh gosh, yes. 5, 6, 7 years ago, somewhere in that 5 to 6 years ago or something. About 6 or 7 years ago, let's say.
Yes, so
the area just down from where we live, about not even 5 minutes from our house, it's by a college, and the college has the area around it is all
student
housing. So they've pretty much everybody's bought the housing up, and they rent them out to all the
so
students.
all the
over there.
houses in the area are rented out.
The whole community is all students.
There's all kinds of townhouses, and it's all rented
that
by
whole
students.
Subdivision is all kids.
The entire subdivision.
Students, I mean,
and it had been a cold winter. Mm-hmm. And we had gotten, it was like
New Year's Day.
20
St. Patrick's Day.
5 degrees,
which would
Celsius.
Be like just under, probably about 80 degrees here. It was a beautiful day in March.
February, March. That in March is like an anomaly.
So
People were in their shorts.
Kids were partying.
So hot. It was beautiful.
They had a couple days of partying.
Yep.
They were drinking for a couple days, partying, getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Anyways, they partied in that night, and it got out of hand.
And we could hear
the police
sirens,
all night.
But we're close to a firehouse, so we didn't think much of it.
But also where we live, the sound bounces off to downtown.
Yes, because we live by an empty field,
and it bounces.
You don't really know where the sound's coming from.
It's coming from downtown, which is probably 5-6 miles away.
Yeah.
And the sound bounces, so you can almost hear it perfectly from downtown. So we thought it was just sirens from downtown.
We thought it was just downtown
or the university, whatever.
It didn't faze us.
But we should tell the story quick.
And then all of a sudden,
the next
day we get up and there's a news article that through
Canada.
They had burnt down a CBC van.
One of the news vans.
The news vans. There was a huge riot.
They tipped up vehicles and stuff like that.
Sirens were.
And they destroyed stuff all through the house. And the people that lived in the houses were staying in their basements. They were afraid to get out.
Because in the subdivision, there are also like family homes that are owned by families.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But anyways, needless to say, the police let it go all day, and they let it get out of hand.
It got out of hand.
And they got out of hand so fast.
Frank, absolutely.
It got out of. It could be in any city. It doesn't matter where you are. And it got out of hand so fast, the police then couldn't control it. They didn't have enough officers to control it. They ended up. What they did is they brought in the fire department. I think how they stopped it. They brought the firemen in, and I don't know if they hosed things down or what, but it was the only way to stop it.
The road had melted.
They melted the road down. They had to
they were going inside people's houses and taking
like
stuff out and throwing them on the fire. Like, it was
crazy.
They
had TVs, satellite dishes. They destroyed people's houses. They wrecked whole blocks and stuff like that. And it was just young kids going to college and stuff like that. They probably thought it was just partying, but they got so drunk. Unfortunately, that's what happened. Needless
to say, that doesn't happen anymore.
No.
I don't think they get to party over there anymore.
No. For about 2 years, they had the police surrounded it while college was going on, while school was on, and they had officers 24 hours right there in that area because they wouldn't allow them to. It was great, but it happens in every city. It's not just there.
Summer feeling. They probably got out of hand fast.
Exactly, Frank. That's what it was.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it happens to here too. As soon as the weather gets nice, people act out. Boggles my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
And
but
Sam, it's crazy. Yeah, it was huge, and it was huge. It was.
Yeah, but that was years ago now. But let's put it this way: it's a smaller city, so we don't see as much as like a bigger city and stuff like that.
No, but that was huge for here.
Sure. It is what it is. But
it is what it is.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Oh well. Anyways, this has been a pretty fun time today.
It's been a good St. Patrick's Day.
It sure has been a great St. Patrick's Day. I really appreciate everyone for coming.
Absolutely.
You know what? We've had a good time tonight, and I guess we should be wrapping it up in the next couple minutes. We came on a little early, but we figured if we came on early, then not that we get off early, but we'd be able to
get our kids sorted through
get our kids set up and stuff like that.
Routine.
Literally, our daughter, now she'll be up for a few more hours, but our son, it's about 8:15 at night here, and within the next hour, we want to get him settled down and stuff like that. Because he's been, I don't want to say he's 11, he's been partying like a rock star for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's been staying up a little late, so.
So Frank's saying that Chicago has a huge police force, so they manage things very well.
Oh, yes, I imagine.
He goes, when the Cubs won the celebration, when the Cubs won, the celebration was 1 billion, and there were no incidents. Well, that's good, yeah.
Frank, that is. But, you know, in the bigger cities, it's totally different, I would imagine. But,
well, I think it was just not even expected.
No, that's the problem.
Because of the location. Now, they probably would have expected something
at the university,
not the
college,
or downtown, but I don't think they were expecting it in this area.
No. It just, like you said, you know, it had been going, and they, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or whatever. If you're just going 24/7 for days, it doesn't matter who you are. It's going to get out of hand. It did.
Sam the man saying, okay, later. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Frank
Same
saying,
to you.
Good chatting, guys. Good to meet you, Sam the man.
Yes, absolutely.
Escalina. It is. Everybody, I really appreciate each and every one of you. We're not just trying to cut it short, but you know what? I imagine you have things to do. And we're probably going to have to close it up just to get the kids ready for bed.
Yeah.
But you know what? We thank you so much for coming. It was great. We loved having you. And I'll be on more this week watching things. Just last week I had the kids and that, and you know, there comes a time when, like my wife says, they still kind of want to do things, but in another year, so that they may not. So it's kind of
you got to take advantage of
exactly.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
Just spend a little time with them. That's all.
Thanks so much, guys.
Chat with you all soon.
Have a great night.
You too, Frank. Everybody, thanks again for coming. Okay, it was wonderful for you to come, and we really appreciate you coming and spend your time. You didn't have to, so thank you very much. And happy St. Patrick's Day, and happy birthday, Daniel, out there.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
Yes, everybody have a great night. Okay, and thank you so much. Good night.